Tranquility 10.
Alright, so then we switch back over to ground. Alright, so our altimeters are set, 2995, 2995. We'll verify that and we'll make sure that they're both showing within 75 feet of airport elevation. Transponder is set, so we checked that right here. We're VFR, so transponder is set to 1200. We did our radio test on the ATIS frequency. Taxi light is on. Seatbelts check. My seatbelts are on, your seatbelts are on. Taxi diagram is set right here. We'll do a brake test, so as we pull out, we'll pull the engine, the power to idle. We'll first take off parking brakes, engine power to idle.
Put the pin away.
Uh-huh.
And then you can tuck the checklist away.
Echo, cross runway 10 right at Bravo, hold short, runway 1 right on Lima.
Now look outside, one hand here. Okay, release the brake.
I release the brake, power idle.
Well, let the airplane move first, then power idle,
power idle,
brake.
And then brake. So my brakes are good.
Okay, you can continue taxi.
Okay.
You can add some power, but again, once you get to the speed that you want,
pull that power
then you go power idle.
6 Alpha, we're clear of 10 right at Lima.
So as we taxi out, make sure we're clear of all aircraft to the left and right.
Okay, you're clear left.
Right, clear right as well.
12 via Lima.
Taxi to spot 12 via Lima, 3566 Alpha.
Alright, we're clear right.
Okay, we'll stop next to the cone.
Okay. Start slowly applying that brake.
Delta 3, spot 12, ready to taxi to
and once we come to a full stop, we'll put parking brake back on. And we'll put our power to 2500.
North Perry ground, standby. Number 80 Echo, cross runway.
So we do a run-up checklist, so we'll call up ground, tell them what we want.
Right at Lima,
we'll use ARC to do that. Make sure we're on ground frequency. We are, we're on 2,
So one more thing, what's the wind coming from?
Wind's coming from 040. So
there you go, we'll set it there so we can do wind correction.
040.
Okay, so when you go out there, make sure you do a gyro test, and then once you're on the taxiway, make sure you do the wind correction on the ground.
Okay. So we're just going to call up North Perry Tower, tell them our call sign.
Oh, ground.
Yeah, North Perry ground, tell them our call sign, tell them what we want to do. And our information. North Perry ground, November 599, Romeo Lima at Bobby's Landing with information hotel, ready for taxi, traffic pattern, touch and goes.
Just traffic
pattern.
Number
599 Romeo Lima, North Perry ground, runway 10 left, taxi via Delta Papa, cross runway 19 right on Papa.
10 left via Delta Papa, cross 19 right on Delta, November 599 Romeo Lima.
Number 9 Romeo Lima, that's cross 19 right on Papa.
Cross 19 right on Papa, 599 Romeo Lima.
Number 9 Romeo Lima, just verify you said you had information hotel?
We have hotel 599 Romeo Lima.
Copy, thanks.
Okay, so you don't even have to say on Papa, just cross 19 right.
Okay.
Delta Papa, cross 19 right.
Okay.
Taxi brief.
Yep, so from here, we're going to pull out, we are going to make a right at the first intersection.
Okay, so just go over here, okay. We'll go in here, 10 left, right turn on Papa, right turn on Delta, right turn on Papa, cross 19 right, that's it, okay.
We'll do our run up.
So, right turn.
Alright, so cut our brakes, our 2500 once we get moving to the speed that we want, we can go power idle. Want no more than 10 knots on the ground, you can see that right here. One hand on the yoke, one hand on brakes. And we'll keep center line with the rudder, always constantly scanning left to right, making sure there's no one on the runway, no aircraft coming. We'll clear here, clear left, clear right. So here we'll make sure our ball is moving opposite of the turn, and we'll make sure that our HSI, that little purple arrow on the top, is moving in the direction of the turn. And here on Papa, we'll make a right. Again, we'll clear left, right, clear the intersection. Add a little bit of brakes, it slows down. And then just keep that yellow line right on the inside of your leg.
Okay, make sure you stay at the end.
Okay, the end of the center line. The end of the...
Go through your inner leg, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, hands on the... There you go, at least touching it, right?
Yep.
Crosswind correction.
Crosswind correction.
Slightly to the left.
Yep.
Just a little bit is fine. You don't want to kind of hit the student's leg as well. Okay. It's only 4 knots. Right, clear left, clear right.
Clear left, clear right.
Speed, let's slow it down a tiny bit.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hold the canopy up for ventilation.
Okay.
Okay. So same thing, if you're going to close the canopy, just make sure the student's hand's not here, or their phone's not here.
Just let them know. Okay.
Yeah, otherwise they might get hurt.
Alright, so today's going to be simple. I'm just going to walk you through traffic pattern.
Yep.
We'll do a couple TOLs.
Okay, ground banner 138 Alpha Bravo at Bobby's
that'll be it for today.
Southeast.
Banner 138.
Clear left, clear right. Very important when you're crossing the runway to clear the approach end of the runway. Make sure there's nobody landing as you're crossing.
Papa, cross 19 right on Papa for 138 Alpha Bravo. Thank you.
Go clear left, clear right. Go across the runway. Constantly scanning. Then once we get here, we'll kind of hug the grass and do a 180.
Number 9 Papa Whiskey, contact tower.
In order to do our run up.
Contact tower and Papa Whiskey.
Careful not to go on the grass. Alright, add some brake as you turn. Turn your back towards the grass. Go about here.
Even the rudder.
Yep.
So you got it.
We're at the 828. Wait, information, hotel ready to exit.
Alright, so rudder's even.
Say the call sign one more time.
Want to pull it back extra tight since we're going to be going up to 4,000 RPM. Parking brake on.
9672 kilo.
Throttle to 2500.
Will get you in the system. You can taxi to runway 10 right via Lima, cross runway 1 right.
And then we'll do our run-up checklist. So run-up checklist, face into the wind if possible. That's not a possibility here. Brake set and hold, we did that. Controls box check, so what we do is a T-check. So we check first to the left, make sure left aileron goes up, right aileron goes down. Check to the right, left aileron goes down, right aileron goes up, and then we'll go back. And we could see our elevator go up, and then we go forward, our elevator will go down.
You just press the radio button.
Okay.
Number 72 kilo, squawk 4355, Miami departure on 12.
Fuel selector, we want it on the highest tank, so both tanks are about even, so we'll keep it where it is.
72 kilo, read that correct.
So we'll keep it where it is. So keep it where it is. Engine 3,000 RPM first. We'll go to 3,000 RPM. We'll go first to 3,000 RPM. Now we're both going to visually verify by looking right down at the wing root. Make sure that we see no movement. So we'll both verify that. And wait a couple seconds.
North Perry ground, taxi to Bobby.
We verify that the plane is not moving, and then we'll go to 4,000 RPM slowly.
Okay, so make sure I say my sign not moving as well. Okay, so go to 4. Okay, if I'm not responding, just ask me, hey, is your side, can you confirm your side is moving? We'll just do it, okay?
And then at 4,000, we'll verify again that there's no movement under the wing root.
Okay.
We'll wait a couple seconds. I see no movement.
My side not moving.
Okay, so we're good. So first, we're going to do lane A off. We want no more than 180 RPM drop. So lane A off, no change in the RPM. However, we see our sensors go and we get our message.
And lights.
And our light as well.
Okay.
So that's working properly. And we turn it off, we should get our sensors back, RPM back to normal, no message, and then our light is now blinking because we have the sensors bad. Okay, lane B, same thing, no more than 180 RPM drop. That was about 50 RPM, that's good. Sensors are gone, we get our message, and we get the light turned on. Turn that back on, RPM back to normal. Sensors will come back on. Annunciator message will disappear, and then our light will disappear as well. So that's a good check. Fuel pump check. So number one, what we're going to do, can you walk me through this one just one more time?
Yeah, for sure. So pressure's over here, so we're turning aux pump on.
Okay.
Main pump off.
Okay.
I'll make sure the pressure doesn't drop below green.
Okay.
No vibration on the engine, because do we have an engine-driven pump? No, so we only have 2 electrical pumps. So those 2 electrical pumps are very important. Okay, those are the only thing that's keeping the engine alive. Okay, so aux pump on, main pump off, engine pressure in the green.
Okay.
We'll turn it back on, and we'll just leave it like that. Why? Because the whole time we're taxiing over here, we're taxiing with the main pump off, aux pump off. Okay, so we can just leave both on over here.
Sounds good. Alright, so we did our fuel pump check, our fuel pressure was stable. We want to check our amps. We'll go here, make sure amps are 0 or positive. So we're 0 or positive, so amps are good. We'll go back to our taxi diagram. Now throttle back to idle, 2,500 RPM.
No, all the way back.
All the way back? Okay.
Just like if we're landing.
Okay, so throttle idle, we want to make sure everything is green. Oil pressure, oil temperature, and fuel pressure is green.
Mainly engine's still running? Okay, there's no vibration.
Okay, it's still running, no vibration, got it. And then we can go back to 2,500 RPM.
Number 198 Bravo Whiskey.
So, let's say for example after the run-up, okay? This light wasn't blinking, but now it's blinking. How would you verify what's wrong with the airplane? And how would you send it back to the chat?
How would I send it back to what?
Like how would you verify using the system to know exactly what's going on over here?
Number one, I'd go here, I'd see if there's any sensors off, I'd see any annunciator messages over here, and then I should be able to tell from
right here.
Menu, okay. FADEC information.
That is where you take pictures and send it to the mechanic.
Okay. Let me do that one more time. So you go here, menu, FADEC. And then it'll tell you everything there.
EGT2, exactly, sensor fault.
Okay.
Right? And it's advisory, so it's nothing serious. And it verifies lane A, that's why lane A is blinking. Okay, good. Press back, you can go back. So anytime you want to go back, you can just press the side issue, just reset it.
Okay, sounds
cool.
good.
So that's for the instructor side.
Menu FADEC, got it.
Contacting 138.6, Miami departure.
Hey, so throttle back to 2500 RPM. Circuit breakers are all good, nothing is popped out. Engine instrument, we'll check everything is green. Manifold pressure is green, RPM is green. Oil pressure, oil temperature, and fuel pressure are all green. Altimeter will verify 29905, 29905. We're within 75 feet of airport elevation, and then we'll verify it with our ATIS. Flight instrument check and verify. So what we'll do is we'll check our airspeed is 0, VSI is 0, altimeter is within 75 feet of airport elevation, wings are level, bank is no more than 5 degrees. Make sure ball is centered, H-SI is pointing 168, so we want to verify that on our compass and on our standby instrument. I believe that's it.
Yeah, ball center, heading bug set to the wind.
Okay, heading and altitude bug.
Check the G5 after.
Yeah. So heading bug, we have it on the wind, and then we set our altitude bug for traffic pattern, and then we'll check it on our standby as well. So ball centered, wings are level, bank no more than 5 degrees, airspeed 0, VSI 0, altimeter within 75 feet of airport elevation, and we have the proper altimeter set. So standby is green as well. Navigation will set GPS, so we're just going to stay in the traffic pattern. Was there a trick that you showed me yesterday for the traffic pattern? I feel like there was something you showed me yesterday.
What do you mean?
Maybe like something to help us with. Was it here?
For the traffic pattern? I'm not too sure. So
maybe I'm imagining it.
Sure. I'm just saying, like, you can do things first without waiting for the checklist to tell you. Right? So I mean, this one's a low. We gotta make sure, because sometimes when you twist this one will go with it. Okay. All right. So we'll first. What we can do to save time is we can set up everything that we're supposed to do, and then we'll verify with we gotta do the checklist regardless. Yeah. So over here, I know I'm number 1. So automatically I'll switch over to tower. Right. Turn the landing light on. Okay. Right, and then set it to the sectional. Okay, to save some time, and then I'll go through. Okay, before takeoff checklist, let's read through it.
So emergency briefing. We'll do it really quick. So if on our takeoff roll, RPM is below 4600 RPM, engine instruments are not green, or airspeed does not come alive, we'll immediately cut power to idle. We will use brakes as needed and stop straight ahead. If we have an engine failure after rotation below 700 feet, we're going to pitch for our best glide speed, which is 72 knots. We are going to maintain directional control. We are going to declare an emergency and land straight ahead. Now, if we have an engine failure on rotation after 700 feet, we are going to pitch for best glide, 72 knots, maintain directional control, declare an emergency, and turn around. So that is our emergency briefing. Okay. And then before takeoff checklist, transponder is set, VFR trim is set, so we are neutral. Fuel pumps are both on, main and auxiliary pump are both on. Flaps to the takeoff position at 1, so we have flaps to the takeoff position. Seat belts check, I have seat belts on, you have seat belts on. Canopy is closed and locked. Tower will monitor, so we are on tower frequency. Sectional chart is set. Landing light is on. Altitude is set, so we have our altitude bug at 800 feet. And then our stopwatch, we don't need that for today. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Okay, and then you can, so you can either put it here or put it there, it doesn't matter. Okay, so, and then you can kind of follow him, just always stay about 1 aircraft lane behind that aircraft. Okay. Close our parking brake.
Short 10 left, ready to go westbound.
And we'll just line ourselves up with him.
Okay, so he's going westbound, so we don't have to follow him.
6 echoes here on outside tower. Make a left traffic, runway 10.
Alright, so again, just do the whole pattern yourself, and then
just walk through it.
once you're comfortable, I'll ask you to do a go around, but we'll talk about it before we do that. I'm not going to surprise you. Okay? Alright, so again, it's not on just to demonstrate your proficiency, but showing that you're comfortable and safe.
Runway 10 left, cleared for the option.
Take it away. Just normal landings, okay?
Okay.
But if you want to challenge yourself, you can try to touch down the second strike. That's what we do, short field landing.
Okay.
Okay, no different than a normal landing, okay?
Repair tower, November 599, Romeo Lima, holding short 10 left at Papa, ready for departure.
Traffic pattern. You have to say.
Ready for traffic pattern?
You have to say traffic pattern. Say
okay. Number 599 Romeo Lima, ready for traffic pattern.
599 Romeo Lima, no spare tire, left traffic, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff.
Left traffic, 10 left, clear for takeoff, 599 Romeo Lima.
Yeah, we never say ready to go here.
Okay.
You have to say what you want to do. Okay.
Got it.
Extend downwind.
To both ground and tower, twice.
Got it.
Enter 8 Alpha Bravo Delta East.
Okay, no brake.
No break.
Hands on the power. Yeah, there you go.
8 Alpha Bravo eastbound on the climb.
Try to minimize.
Alright, so we'll line ourselves up with the end of the runway on center line.
7 Kilo Charlie, 3 mile
We'll go full power, clear right, clear left.
Charlie, number 2 following traffic.
Use rudder to maintain
base for final 700.
center line.
Runway 10 left to land.
Airspeed's alive, engine instruments are in the green. And then once we get to 50 knots, we will rotate.
Okay, good. Make sure you say 4006, that's the first thing, okay?
Then we'll look at our track and we'll maintain a 097 track. Stay on center line. So engine instruments are still green. Climb rate above 300, we're going to go flaps up. Okay, so above 300, flaps up. Watching our track, making sure we're maintaining 097. Once we get to 500, we are going to turn left crosswind, and we're also going to clear, make sure there's nobody else in the traffic pattern, as well as you look at our TCAS to make sure there's nobody in the traffic pattern.
Banner 8 Alpha Bravo going east.
Yeah, lower your nose a little bit. Okay.
Banner 8 Alpha Bravo, roger. Aircraft just departed 10 right, low and to your right. It's going to be staying in the pattern of 500 climbing.
Roger, be on the lookout, 8 Alpha Bravo.
8 Alpha Bravo, contact full Lauderdale, 120.2.
I got it.
120.2, 8 Alpha Bravo.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, just keep careful.
160, start the base, runway 10 left, clear for the option.
Oh, he's 1,000 feet above. He's good.
left, clear for the option, ready 160.
Alright, so we'll just look, once we're about a mile into our crosswind, we can turn downwind. And at 800 feet, first we're going to go pitch level, and we're going to reduce power to 44 to 4,500 RPM in order to maintain altitude. About there, then we can start our downwind here. About a mile into our crosswind. We can also do our pre-landing check here, so lanes on, pumps on, engine instruments are green, fuel on the fullest tank.
What you're saying.
And
What would you like?
don't draw a circle,
Where are
okay?
you at?
There you go. One continuous turn, so you can maximize the time strain level.
Okay. Intel 4957 Alpha, over to post office, inbound for 10 left.
We already did our pre-landing check.
4957 Alpha, no spare tire, straight in, runway 10 left, report a 3 mile final.
Straight in 10 left, report 3 mile final, 4957 Alpha, thank you.
Once we get to beam the numbers, if we get our clearance, we will...
Yeah, well you can kind of make an educated guess. I got one
we probably
guy.
won't get clearance.
We got like two guys. Well, this guy's 10 right, this guy 10 right, so maybe you're number 2. We'll see.
For 8213 Delta,
So just kind of plan it. More power, please, so we don't fly pitch up. Okay, so anticipate, he's going to ask you, do you have traffic in sight or follow the traffic, either or, right? It's right there, you have it in sight?
Yep, I have it in sight.
So just wait for the call.
Okay.
And that's what we think ahead. Okay. You can call them, say traffic at beam in sight.
Okay. Repair tower 599 Romeo Lima, we have traffic off our left wing in sight.
Router.
Okay, so now we're just waiting for tower. Give us a clearance.
Lima, runway 10 left, clear for the option, traffic departs.
10 left, clear for the option, 599 Romeo Lima. Alright, so here we can start turning our base. Since we're a little bit farther out from the runway, we can kind of judge when we need flaps. That way we can start that final approach. So here on base, we're not too far out. Once I level off on base, we can add 1 notch of flaps. So what we're going to do before we do that is we're going to level off at 800. We're going to reduce.
10 left, clear for takeoff.
We're going to reduce power to 3,700 RPM. Make sure our airspeed is below 85 knots, which is our VFE, and add flaps 1. We'll start turning final.
So 3007, hold the nose, then 85, flaps 1. Okay. Cool. Got traffic in sight.
Yep. Okay. Traffic in sight.
Traffic departing in sight.
Now from here on short final, we're just going to judge how high or low we are based on the lights, the approach lights that we have. We have 2 whites right now, which means we're a little bit high. We are also on a slow aircraft. So we can go flaps 2. Keep that nose coming down. We can add some back trim as necessary to help us on the approach. Making sure our airspeed is between 70 and 80 knots. And once we're on short final, we can add flaps 3.
Put it now, just because it gives you more time to stabilize the airplane. If you put it too late, that's because you know how to fly this airplane already. But now you still have to slow down how to change the altitude, how to control the power. So I would say put it earlier, make your life easier. Slow down to 65, level the pitch. Level the pitch, there you go, get it down to 65. Use the power to carry yourself over the runway. Flow more power, you're gonna sink, There you go.
We're going to keep it at about 65. Power to carry us through the runway. Once we get into ground effect and landing is assured, then we're going to slowly pull power idle and pitch that nose up, transition to the end of the runway, rudder to line ourselves up, go power idle and ground effect. And keep that nose up slowly.
Remember, once you're at Delta,
easy on that. So full power.
Okay, so full power.